In Genesis 6:12 through 14, it says this: God saw how corrupt the earth had become, for all the people on earth had corrupted their ways. So God said to Noah, I am going to put an end to all people, for the earth is filled with violence because of them. I am surely going to destroy both them and the earth. So make yourself an ark of cypress wood, and make rooms in it, and coat it with pitch inside and out. So, Noah's Ark story is interesting to me because it foreshadows the crucifixion. So, there's several reasons why. So, first of all, the story of Noah's Ark and the crucifixion are both intersections of God's judgment, but also his deliverance. So, for instance, the flood itself, it destroyed the people around Noah because of their wickedness. But the ark itself was a vessel of deliverance where Noah and his family were delivered and saved from the flood and judgment because of their faithfulness. Now, the crucifixion was also a intersection of God's wrath, but also his deliverance, where those who place their faith in the one who was crucified on the cross are now delivered from their sin and counted as righteous. So it's also interesting when you look at the material of both the ark and the crucifix. They're both wood, and pretty cheap wood. Like if you read the book of Wisdom, it talks about in chapter 14 how it says, for blessed is the wood by which righteousness comes. So this wood is sort of used by God as a vessel and a platform by which his deliverance can be exemplified. And it also shows his holiness because it also is a platform for his wrath. But another interesting aspect of the ark story is that it after the ark rested and after the story ended, there was a new covenant. And likewise, the crucifixion initiated this new covenant where God's unconditional love could be extended to sinners. And it's just so many parallels between the crucifixion and Noah's Ark story. And like the flood also is a form, can be tied, like it says in 1 Peter 3, Peter kind of connects the flood to baptism, where when we are in the water, we are sort of destroying our old self and putting our old life off. And when we rise out of the water or out of the flood, we live a new life to honor Jesus.